In today's wrap-up, President of Nagorno-Karabakh, Artsakh, has announced that 106 bodies of Armenians have been handed over by the Azerbaijani side. Harutyunyan stated that this was in accordance with the framework of humanitarian cooperation based on the November 9th agreement. The body exchange was also mediated by the International Committee of the Red Cross and the Russian peacekeeping mission. The search for the bodies of the victims of the recent war and possible survivors continues. In addition, both sides have begun efforts to find and transfer the remains of Armenian and Azerbaijani victims of the war in the 90s, Harutyunyan wrote on his Facebook page. A number of members of the National Assembly of Artsakh have proposed changes to the law on languages. The MPs wish to draft a law making Russian an official language of Nagorno-Karabakh. A number of reasons have been given for this proposal, including that Artsakh Armenians mostly speak Russian as a second language. It will also alleviate communication problems with Russian peacekeepers. The amendment envisages the publication of Armenian and Russian publications in the press, as well as the printing of Russian textbooks. Armenian will retain its status as a state language, while Russian will become the official language. Also in our studio, the Minister of Labour and Social Affairs, Mesrop Arakelian, stated that an additional $200 million worth of financial assistance will be provided to Artsakh. Arakelian stated that the sum will not come from Armenia's 2021 budget. He did not clarify whether these sums will be retrieved by increasing the state budget deficit or finding other sources. He did say, however, that in the coming 4 months, $60 million will be provided to Artsakh. In other news, the Armenian government intends to extend the ban on Turkish imports for another 6 months. On October 20th, 2020, the Armenian government imposed a temporary ban on Turkish imports. This came into effect on December 31st, 2020. The decision was made due to Turkey's support of Azerbaijan in the 2020 war, and also to encourage Armenians to purchase locally made goods. Armenia's borders with Turkey remain closed since 1993 due to the First Karabakh War. However, the trade turnover between the two countries is roughly $270 million, the bulk of which is Turkish imports, with a small volume of Armenian exports. CivilNet political consultant Eric Hakopian has published 2 articles, one entitled The Garrison State and Military Keynesianism, and the other entitled The New Armenian Patriotism, where he touches upon how Armenia should move forward after the defeat in the Second Karabakh War. In our studio, he discusses these themes as well as other issues around the competence of the Armenian state and culture with CivilNet's Garin Harutyunyan. And finally, CivilNet's team also went to the border village of Shurnukh in Armenia's southern region of Syunik. While on the Syunik road, within a relatively short distance, one can spot Armenian, Azerbaijani and Russian flags, along with Russian peacekeepers standing guard. Due to the November 9th agreement, areas like Shurnukh are now on the new border, which is demarcated according to the Soviet-era borders. Our team spoke to the villagers and servicemen in Shurnukh to see how they perceive the situation and how they feel about going from being an inland village to a border village.